Hi guys, Artiar here. So this is a AfkJourney video. So this video today, I'm going to go through the Dream Realm guide, who is Necrodrakon. So this guide infographic here is made by me, but the information all here is from Predwin. So I made 3 images of the guide here. So I already posted at Reddit as well and Discord. So maybe you might seen it before, but I'll go through the guide here, briefly go through, and then I'll show you my own team for this Necrodrakon also. So Necrodrakon is one of the 4 available Dream Realm bosses. So technically he will hit the closest character as a tank and keep attacking it. Then what you should be noticing is, so his special is 2 scary ability that punishes character who just stand around in one place. So you want to try to make your character to jump around so you avoid the damage. So in between the attack, Necrodrakon will cast a crease on every character, and this crease is actually a bomb that will explode if the character doesn't move for 15 seconds. So most of the DPS in the game is actually not gonna move, it's just gonna stand there, keep casting his attack until the battle ends. So this stage here will be more encouraging you to use a character that's able to jump around or move around when it's at end game, when you have all the ancestration of them, kinda the eco state. Then you want to use the more focus on the character that jump around, so you don't get the damage from this craze debuff. So it will deal high damage, also debuff the character's attack and energy gain. So this one will highly restrict your ultimate cast. So Necrodrakon will also cast an AoE damage, which is the biggest concentration of a hero, which depending on your team can be your front line or your back line. So basically this one here, you want to let's say I want to protect my back line. You want your character to be in the front line so you won't get this AoE damage. So it's actually like a swarm, and then the swarm will just keep damaging there. So that's why you don't want to bring more than 2 backline hero on this fight. If you bring 3 backline hero, then he'll cast this AoE damage at the backline. But if you are 3 frontline, then the boss will damage at the front, so it won't hit your backline. Then that's why you have to choose hero more move around, and they have no trouble dealing with this attack. Okay, so this is this action summary. If you're someone who like to min-max everything, you want to know his attack pattern, so this is the path here, but I'm not going to go through for this one. So general information, he will cast AoE damage, he'll deal heavy damage to all hero, total 3 times during the fight. But there's a small issue is Smoky Murky is not going to be very good here, because he will get what's that called, interrupt, and then he won't be casting healing anymore. So it won't be that good in this stage, but he's still good. Alright, so a range interrupt attack which attacks to 2 healthiest hero, which naturally will be often your healer. So your healer will be consistent interrupt. That's why you are not able to really fully utilize Smoky Murky's damage. The buff. So it's forcing us to with a different healing strategy, which focus on the hero with a life leech or shield ability. So like Shakir here, he have life steal. This one life steal. Rainer is health recovery based on damage. Torrent here have life steal. Tamisia here it have shield. Corinne have shield, and Self have life steal as well. Alright, so let's take a look at the character suggestion. So the best in slot tank is actually Tamisia, but you have to be a mythical +1. So before mythical +1, I would not suggest using Tamisia. But the alternative here, there's 5 character of that is good alternative. If you don't have them, you can use other character as a tank as well. But I'm pretty sure you have at least Kruger and Self, because they are the purple character. So these are the alternative that is suitable for a tank slot. Then for the DPS carry, Marilyn will be the best in slot, because she is the one that only able to jump like a rabbit, and she's the only DPS that can jump like that. The rest of the DPS are mostly standing still. So like Corinne can be a sub DPS and a sub tank. You can see tank, he's a tank, he can also be a DPS carry. And then Tamisia, she is a both. Then Feast here is she's like a walking chicken, right? Walking around and then do damage, so he's a good DPS as well. Then Cecilia here, they don't move, but their damage actually is on par with them. So like early game, personally me myself, I invested a lot on Cecilia and Audi. So 2 of them are actually a very good DPS for me comparing it, even though I have Merly, but my Cecilia and Audi's Ascension is higher than her, so I will definitely use her. But this tier list here is based on if everyone is on the same Ascension tier. then Merely will be the best in slot because she get lesser damage taken and she can jump around and she have a high DPS as well. Then Vala is also very good because Vala can keep on shooting and use the ultimate is moving around, so she get that lesser damage as well. So debuffer, best in slot of course is gonna Rainier because she can make the target increase damage taken plus 25%, but it needs to be mythical plus 1 to make it work. So without mythical plus 1, there will be no damage taken increase. So he would not be a debuffer. She will be more like a healer, I would say. Then Torrent here and Kruger here, I would say is the best in slot for them as well because Torrent have a passive that increase the enemy at damage taken plus 15%, and he's also a tank. It's a tank choice, so it's like you take Torrent, you're gonna fulfill both slots as well. Then for Kruger here, it's gonna decrease the physical defense plus 40% and 40% of physical damage taken, which is very good if you pair him with like Cecilia, like Corin or Mary, this kind of physical damage dealer. So he won't be really good with Audi because Audi is a magic damage dealer, but it does help because it's the same faction, so it does help for like making the faction work. Then here are some alternative like Coco, Cassidy, and Laika as well. So below I also written like why are they good as well. Like Coco because of the 10% damage taken increase, which is very good. Then for buffer, the best one in slot will be Shakir, but it needs to be mythical plus because mythical plus only provide all those stuff here. So if you don't have mythical plus Shakir, you just skip this best in slot, just go for the alternative here. Like I said, Smokey is not gonna be very good here, but he is still good because when he didn't get interrupt, he will still up back his heal, and then he will still give attack bonus and haste, which is still overall very good. And personally, like me, I have a very high ascension Smokey, so even though I have like Shakir or Leica or Cassidy, even though he's gonna get interrupt, I will still be using him because he's my highest ascension. So last one here. So realistically speaking, your meta team will depend on a specific box, your account focus, and use your highest rarity DPS carry. So like what we said in the tier list here, even though we put best in slot, but if you have a higher ascension in the alternative, use your highest ascension one. Okay, so this is some team example here. So if you have them like mythical plus 1, then maybe you can use this team. If you have a very strong Vala, if you pay to win a lot, not pay to win, if you get lucky with a lot of Vala, then maybe you can use this team. If you don't have her, then you can switch her with other tank here. So you can just take a look like which one you can slot in and slot out. Alright, so I also name a few of it. It's like I pay to win Vala, so I use her. This one I didn't pay to win Vala though, so I no Vala here. Then double debuffer variant here is because if you have mythical plus 1 him, and debuffer here is going to be very good benefit to her because her damage output will be increased by a lot. Then you can also make a 3 tank 2 DPS because you want more character in the front line, so the AoE damage won't go to the back. Alright, so you want more front line in the front. Then from early game YOLO what you have, because it's like early game most people will go for him as a tank, right? Then everyone have him, and then Cecilia everyone have her, and most probably is your most invested character. And then Audi and Merlin, this is the early game YOLO what you have. Alright, so with that said, all this infographic here, I'm going to go through with my own account so I can show you how is it be done on my account. Okay, so let's come back here, and then I'll go to the Dream Realm. I left 2 attempts here, right? So this is my current ranking, and he's on the epic boss here. Alright, so let's take a look. So this is my current team that I'm using. Okay, why am I using Rainier here? I got very lucky on him, right? I did spend money, but I just very lucky. It's like back to back. I keep getting him. Then he got so lucky he got until mythical. So I need 2 more copy, then I can go for the mythical plus. So even though I don't have the damage taken here, why am I still putting him? Because okay, so my 4th highest ascension is them. So obviously I'm still gonna use my Smokey because he's still one of my best. Then I'm gonna use Torrent obviously because he's my best tank here. And then I'm gonna use Audi, even though Audi is standing there, but Audi have a higher ascension. So potentially I can actually use Merle here, but when I've tried in my own fight, my Merle's ascension is not high enough and she will die very easily. So I'm still gonna use my Cecilia because my Cecilia got higher investment. Then here comes the problem. So I have to make the faction effect, right? So I have 2 Hypogon, I have 2 Graveborn, and then I have 2 Beasts. What was this called again? Molder. Okay, so it's either I'm going to use this one here to complete the factor, or maybe I'm going to use this one here to complete the factor. So I want to get the buff, but I don't want, like, he's not mythical plus yet, it's not worth to use him. Like Coco, my Coco die easily because the Ascension is not high enough. When she casts AoE damage, all of them die. So from all my high Ascension choice here, in the end I consider him because he's a Hypogon, he can benefit my factor bonus, and then even though he don't have the damage taken, but he's able to switch the places with the boss. Even though the boss won't get switch place, but it will still give my Cecia a damage increase. So this one. So Rainer dynamic balance increase the target's attack by 7% and cast or reduce the target by 7%. Mine is maxed out, so it's 12% attack increase and a 12% attack decrease to the boss, even though I don't have the damage taken increase to the boss because it's not mythical plus. And more than that, because of switching the hero position, right, my character that switch also restore HP equal to 45% of the damage taken. So technically I can transfer her because she's my DPS. I have 3 backline. I have a 3 backline is a bad idea because you want 3 front line in front to let them take the damage. So I will transfer her to the front line, so my backline will be lesser character. Right, so let's take a look how the battle goes. So it transferred to the front here, so my backline here will be lesser character. Now you can see the boss casts the wave thing in front, not at the back. Okay, it casts on the front, not at the back. Okay, so even though my Smoking Murky is gonna get interrupt, but because his Ascension is high enough, he can heal back the team and give attack bonus to my team as well. Even though he's gonna get interrupt quite often. Okay, I buff back my team and then increase attack up as well. See, I need my Smoking Murky to actually buff back my team. Heal back my team. Then as long as 3 of them survive in front, then this 3 Esper here is quite safe from the swarm attack here. Okay, they keep dealing damage. It's so nice to actually have Smokey here to heal back. But if you have other healer or other buffer, you can also choose them. But just that I invested a lot of Smokey, that's why I still use him. Oh, it's another high score. Okay, time's up. 75%. Okay, then you can see Audi is my highest damage dealer, Success my second one, and then this other 3 character here is just my support. You see, even though it's not good, he keep getting interrupt, but he's still doing the highest healing. Then he also helped me heal a bit as well. Right, so that is my team here. So it's not fixed on one single team. It also depends on what character you have on your box and how are you going to mix and match as well, as long as you understand what is the boss mechanic and how are you going to do. Right, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this video help you guys out in your Dream Realm fight and give you guys an idea as well, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Jen MP, Rosas15 and Molcult Regally, thank you so much for the support, and a special thanks to the highest tips giver in our live stream, which is Marilyn Williams. Thank you for the support, I'm so grateful. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Gemai, Code Wardeners, Rimu, Choni, Ziggy, Wang Tamer, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Racketus, and Cult Worshipper. Thank you so much for the support, and special thanks to Louis Schneider and Agni for the 3-month streak of support, and Jen Mai for the 1-month streak of support. So hope you guys enjoy the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.